Welcome back to the Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, and this is your Cannabis Business Podcast. Apparently, we've all smoked shittier weed than we thought. A new disturbing report came out that said most cannabis sold on the street contains fecal matter. The vast majority of cannabis sold on the streets of Madrid contain dangerous levels of fecal matter and is unfit for human consumption, according to a new study. E. coli was present in 75% of the samples analyzed, and 10% were contaminated with asparagus, a dangerous fungus which can cause lung infection, particularly in people with underlying health conditions. The average amount of fecal bacteria in each gram of resin was 500 times higher than the maximum limit set by U.S. legislation for cannabis or by the European regulation for fruit and tea. Most of the hash sold in Madrid is not suitable for human consumption, mainly due to the microbial criteria, and represents a danger to health. This is due to the way that the hash is transported, which probably comes out of Morocco, goes to Spain via people ingesting it. And then after it's ingested, people take laxatives, and then you get the point. People are also putting these in joints, so they put filters on it, but not only do you suck the smoke, you're also sucking in poop particles. So there's no real way to get rid of that shitty weed in Spain, apparently. So be careful. I'm not suggesting that you buy shitty weed, but if you do, there is a solution. You can use hypochlorous acid. I would highly recommend you look at Briotech. You can find this on Amazon, Briotech. I used it for cannabis. We white labeled it under Salubrio, but it required FDA approval, even though it's only hypochlorous. Hypochlorous is a saline with a charge, so it's called God's tears in some countries because just like your tears, if you have an electric charge to it, it will kill E. coli, salmonella, powdery mildew, mold. It'll pop the legs off spider mites. So we went to Olympia, in the state of Washington, the capital here, and we brought it to the Department of Agriculture, and we brought it to the Liquor and Cannabis Board, and they were drooling because Washington State Department of Agriculture had spent $2 billion on the bird flu. They were very intrigued by this product because we could literally have, college kids in backpacks with flip-flops spraying this and killing everything. We brought it to a couple of labs. They were really surprised by the results, completely killed everything. And we brought it to a farm. We did some testing. They sprayed it down where there were some cracks in the foundation. Mold grew around the cracks, showing that it prevented where they actually sprayed it. And so not only as a preventative, but if something does happen, powdery mildew in the Northwest, I would imagine Florida is really bad as well. You might want to look at sprayers, and you'll start seeing this in grocery stores as well. They'll all start having it as soon as it's available. But essentially, this company here near Seattle is the only one that's been able to have a shelf life beyond 4 hours. What you'll see in commercial facilities like hotels, they'll bring in every so often a big generator, and they will charge saline. And so they'll have their own hypochlorous acid or HOCl, but it only has a temporary charge, 4 to maybe 12 hours maximum. So then they'll clean everything, they'll kill everything, done, bed bugs, you name it. But this product from Briotech has a shelf life of 4 years, and it's the only one in the world, which is why the UAE, India, countries like Chile, these countries are buying this in the event of a natural disaster. So if countries are purchasing this preventatively for natural disasters, maybe you should consider it for your facility, regardless if it's production or extraction or whatever it is. You've got an option for your shitty weed. And with that, we're going to roll this one up. I'm Josh Kincaid. This is the Talking Hedge, your cannabis business podcast. Like, subscribe, and share, or don't. And I'm out.